Hi, this is one more video from my channel Página 23 or page 23, okay? Today I'm going to, how can I say that, talk about a book that it's, how can I say that, the story is very important for me and for my family. This book is very famous. If you are watching this video from USA, I believe that you've heard about that, about the book, about the movie, because this book was turned into a movie. I don't have the printed book here because I gave to a friend, and I just have the picture here. Okay, Still Alice, and Julianne Moore was the main actor. She was the Alice in the movie, and she won the Oscar. I remember that. It was very beautiful for me. You understand why I say when I say it is beautiful. So Still Alice by Lisa Genova. Okay, you see the picture of Julianne Moore. I am also her fan, and one thing that caught my attention was that this book is in English, but it also has the title in German. Okay, Mein Leben ohne Gästen. My friends know that I speak a little bit of German. I will try to read that in German also. I read in Portuguese, but I will try to read it in German. Even if I have a lot of books in German here that I hadn't read because I hadn't had time. But I will read them. When, how can I say that? One more thing before I start talking about the book. People ask me, oh, how many languages can you speak? I speak Portuguese, English, and a little bit of German, but I also can read in German. Okay, I read books in English without problem, but in German, as I said, I believe 5 or 7 books here, but I hadn't had time. But I promise that I will read, and I just don't know if I can make a video in German, but I will try. Okay, so let's go back to the book. Still Alice. You may ask me why this book is very important for you and for your family. First, it talks about Alice Howland. I forgot her last name. Okay, as I don't have the book here because every time I talk about the book, I just read again and read 1 or 2 pages, but I don't have the book. I have to go to the internet. Alice Howland. She's a how can I say that? She's considered a person with a lot of money. She's intelligent, smart. She's a teacher at Harvard, and she has everything she needs. She has a perfect job, perfect husband, perfect daughters and son and house. She has everything she needs loves in life. Until one day, she starts to do something strange. She used to every day go for a jogging, to run. I don't remember, maybe half an hour, and then come back to her house. And then one day she, how can I say that? She got lost. She didn't know where to go to, didn't remember her address, her name, nothing. So when she comes back home, she tells what happened to her family, and she decided to go to the hospital. And the doctor starts to make all the exams and everything he needs, and she is diagnosed with Alzheimer. And why do you say it is important for you? Because by this time, my mother was also diagnosed with Alzheimer, and I saw all the things that she had. How can I say that? A hard time to do, her losing her memory, and I saw this in my house because my mother was doing almost the same things. So you imagine someone like her. For us in Brazil, when we say that someone studies or teaches at Harvard, we imagine that this is something very important, okay? And so a teacher from Harvard, how can I say that, has Alzheimer, and she was young. She was 50 something, early, how can I say, the beginning of 50. I don't remember, 50, maybe 52, 51. And my mother was much older. So if you have this problem in your family, if you have someone with Alzheimer, you should read this book. You're going to get emotional. Some pages will make you cry because you will remember that the person in your family is doing the same thing that Alice was doing in the movie or in the book. Because first I read the book and then I watched the movie. So, and how can I say that? And the book gives you another, how can I say that? Another view of life when someone has this kind of disease. So it was very good, very emotional book. It made me cry. I must confess, because I used to read and remember about my mother. So I suggest you to read this book. You are going to enjoy it very much. The author, Lisa Genova, I just read this book from her. I intend to read more books because I really like the way she wrote all the story. And how can I say that? She is the kind of person that can make you cry and feel emotional on each page, especially after she finds out that she has Alzheimer. And one part of the book, of the story, um, happens when she's at school, at college. She's trying to teach and she has a lot of problems. She loses all her papers. Oh, this part for me in the book is the one that made me cry. It was really, really, I can say beautiful, okay? But it was really emotional. I'm sure that in at least one page of this book you cry. Okay, it is not a short book. It has 400 pages, but you will enjoy it. I believe that, and I'm sure that you are going to love it. I can say 400 pages, but I'm just searching for the information in the internet. So let's go for my book, okay, to find out how many pages I read. I don't remember if it was 400, but it was a lot of pages. But as I said before, if you don't like to read books with a lot of pages, read 50 first, and the next week you read more 50, but don't give up on this book because of the number of the pages. It is a very good one. You are going to enjoy it very much. Just searching for the page here, just 1 minute, be patient. And I read this a long time ago, and I never read two books twice, but I intend to read this one again, especially after my mother passed away. I intend to read this book again, okay? And I didn't have opportunity to talk about this book to my mother, but I made a mistake. 400 pages in this book in English, okay? But in Portuguese, 278, so not a lot. You can read fast, okay? In Brazil, the name of the book, the title of the book is Para Sempre Alice. Something like Alice Forever, something like that. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I really, really hope that you read this book, you make a comment if you enjoy it or not, if you want to read, what you think, or if you read, what you thought about this, okay? And I hope you have enjoyed. Send my like, comments, share with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel, okay? So this is one more video. See you next time. Bye bye.